chat yesterday when I was at Blaze Castle in Bristol. Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno. We're doing a festival. We did a live chat yesterday, an impromptu live chat, and I said I'd come back on here, and I couldn't because there was loads of music going on in the background. During the live chat, there were bits of music going on in the background, being played through the PA and stuff. And I said during the live chat, I have to be really careful when I'm doing this sort of thing because music in the background can get picked up by the YouTube algorithm and you get copyright claims and strikes. Well, I got a copyright claim yesterday, not for the first time. So if you're watching the live chat yesterday, I did get a copyright claim, and this morning I've had to edit that video, take that little section out. I could leave it in, but no. So I edited that out. So today's a little bit different. Anyway, the reason I didn't come back on do another live chat yesterday afterwards was because there was music constantly, loads of Motown stuff going on, because there was a Motown Legends tribute band on before us, and there was all that stuff going on. I thought, I'm going to get multiple copyright claims and copyright strikes. Too dangerous, so that's why I didn't do it. So anyway, doing a live chat today. I'm here at Stetchworth, which is near Newmarket. I'm playing at a place called the Ellesmere Centre for a 60th birthday party, and, with Uncle Funk, of course. And I just wanted to show you a little something that I did yesterday. Now, never let it be said here on Brooks's Bass Corner that it's not educational. Okay, so when I find little tips and things that I've done over the years in my musical ventures and travels, I'm more than happy to share that information with you. So a little something that arose yesterday, but actually was as a result of another Legends festival that we did 5-6 weeks ago over in Cromer in Norfolk. So on that gig, if you've seen the live chat, if you haven't, go to the live chat section, you can see it. We did a couple of impromptu live chats on the Cromer gig, and it was lashing down with rain that day, and the stage was absolutely sodden, underwater, pedal boards got trashed and wrecked, and there was rain going into the electrics, and it wasn't great. Anyway, after that gig, I recalled several episodes that used to happen in my old covers band, Cover Story, where I didn't use pedals really back in those days, apart from a tuner pedal, but usually I had that in a rack behind me. But if we did outdoor gigs, or if we did gigs in very rowdy pubs and bars, or when we went to Israel and we played in the Three Monkeys in a lap, you could guarantee almost every night some idiot would put their drink on the stage, it would get knocked, and Steve's pedal board would just get coated in beer and who knows what else. How did we get around that? Well, I'd completely forgotten because I'd never really used pedal boards. I do with Uncle Funk, I use a lot of pedals. Oh, there's people. Vissog, good to see you. Stacey Ann, hey. And I thought after Cromer, what did we used to do in Cover Story to protect his board? And it was the old penny drop, the light bulb moment, the old eureka moment. So what did we used to do? We used to coat his pedal board in cling film. Doesn't sound particularly technical, and some people may have far more musical, technologically sound solutions to this, but we used to wrap his pedal board in cling film. So after a couple of days, if it's all coated in rubbish and gunk and beer and fizzy drinks and everything else, you just rip the cling film off and you put another coating on. So after the Cromer gig, I paid a visit to Costco in Watford, and not just for this, I had other things to buy, but anyway, I bought myself a box of cling film because we had loads of festivals. So obviously now here in the UK we're coming towards sort of the end of festival season, we've got a couple more weeks, but I bought myself a catering sized box of cling film. Now I'm going to show you what I did last night. So I had this in the car yesterday, and before we went on, I mean, the rain had been coming down for several hours, and it wasn't going to relent and it actually got worse while we were playing. So while I had 10 minutes leading up to us going on stage and setting the stage up, the band changeover, I did this. So I'm going to show you. So let me get all the extra bits and bobs out. So I'm on the small pedal board today, not the big one. And so I can show you, and then I'll get the stuff out and you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So basically there's that. So I have this is my small board. So I've got my extension lead, 6 power sockets, various adapters. There's my lead. So I coated the board in 2 strips of cling film. And here we go. And it absolutely solved the problem. So all my pedals are nice and dry, and the board's all nice and dry. And basically this is wrapped around the underside and the top side twice. And it absolutely worked. So there you go. So that's today's handy hint for you. That's all it took, was a couple of strips of cling film, and I've got a nice dry pedal. Electrics didn't get affected. The rain was flying in horizontally through the side of the stage. Now all I've got to do today is rip that off, or I can leave it on and try and think. We've got more festivals. We've got a festival next week. Got one the week after. Maybe 1 or 2 others, but I can just put another strip on. But anyway, that's the way to do it. So don't go nicking your mum's cling film. She'll, you know, hit you around the head with a pan. Go and buy yourself a box of cling film. Probably not this year, but for next summer, if you're going to be playing festivals outside, it just, even if you don't use it, just give it to your mum afterwards. But it just stops all your pedals getting soaked. If you, let me get the board out. People are thinking, how the hell's he done that? I literally just took the board out, wrapped the cling film round, and that was it. So, hold on. Like I say, we're nothing if not educational here on Brooks' Space Corner, of course. So there we are. Oh, I need to pick the phone up, would be a good idea. There we are, look. And that was it. So today, I haven't got the problem of having to dry and clean all these pedals and cables. I can literally take this off, throw it in the bin, and my board is all dry. Now, I wish I'd had that when I was in Chroma. As it was, I had to dry the board out, clean all the pedals up, check all the connections, clean the cables. All I've got to do now is just throw that away. Solved. See? Things you learn. But I'd completely forgotten about that. That's how we used to do it. So after 28 gigs at the Three Monkeys, Steve's pedals were still working. The first couple of trips we didn't think as simply as this. We were trying to find way. We raised his board up on a box and did all sorts of other things. But all we ended up doing on about the 3rd or 4th trip was we'd go in the kitchen where they were producing all the food in the bar and just say, can we have your box of cling film for 5 minutes? We'll bring it back in a minute. Just wrap all the board and the pedals in that. And like I say, every 2, 3, 4 days we strip it off, put a clean bit on. Great. See, you can have all this expensive gear, but it's the silly cheap things that keep it all running. So there we are. So I hope you're all safe and well out there today. Hope everything is good. We've got lovely weather here in the UK. It wasn't very good yesterday, but such is life. So we're about to set up. The guys are setting all the PA and stage stuff at the moment. I'm keeping out of their way, letting them crack on. Wait for the rest of the band to get here. Travelling light, no backline, just pedal board today. Couple of basses, and yeah, all should be well. All should be good. But yeah. So I hope you're all having a good Saturday. If you're out gigging, let us know where you are. If you're buying gear, let us know what you're buying. Don't forget, 15% off Brooks's Bass Corner merchandise until 23.59 on Monday night. So wherever you are in the world, you can buy Brooks's Bass Corner merch, 15% off. All the new stuff's up on there, the Bass Legend quote shirts, the mugs, all the existing designs, it's all there. So if you're looking to buy some merch, now's a good time. 15% off. Enjoy. Oh, here come the clouds. It's gone from being nice and sunny, just going a bit overcast. Oh well, can't have it all, can we? But yeah, so here we go. So a night of disco classics for the 60th party here in Stetchworth near Newmarket, Cambridgeshire, in the UK. You can do some bass stuff if you want. Bass is out. Car's covered in flies. I've only just arrived. Good start. I haven't got the tripod, so you're just going to have to bear with me a moment. Oh, what is this? Ah, perfect. So, for those of you who follow the channel and follow the content, you'll know that we're doing the bass string experiment series. It's the Status Empathy. Go. Put you there. We've got the Status Empathy here. Gig number 59 tonight. With these strings, they've been on for over a year. Done 59 gigs with this set of Rotor Sound swing bass round wounds. Sorry, some adventurous camera angles today. But yeah, so this will be doing gig 59 tonight. It's all good. Got to put some new LED batteries in tonight. I realised last night the LEDs were dead. They lasted 2 songs and then they went. So actually I could probably go and do that now and give the bass a bit of a clean up. Do that in a second. And then I think I've got a GB with me. I think we've got the Kingfisher Blue here. Let's have a look. I think it's the Kingfisher Blue. It is. Quite a few of you have seen this one before. Here we go. So we've got the Kingfisher Blue GB Rumour 4-string. Quilted maple. A cracking bass, I can tell you. But yeah. So, without further ado, I'm going to go and get my bits and pieces in. Clean the bass up, change the LED batteries, and be ready to rock and roll. I may come back for another live chat a little later. I thought the phone reception was going to be poor, but it's not too bad. Stacey, nice. I use that for my eyebrow clients. I presume you're talking about the cling film here. To trap in heat for brow perming. Well, get that. Way to go. Visog, nice. Bernie GB bass, yeah. Oh wow, get that one in the sunlight. Kingfisher Blue for the win, absolutely, quite right. I've never seen a bad looking GB, to be honest with you. Right, on that note, I'm going to get the basses in, get these all set up, get the stuff set up, and I'll come back to you a little later, guys, if you're around. So make sure you got the notification bell turned to all, and then you'll know when I'm online. Make sure you got the subscribe button hit. I'll come back to you a little later. I'm assuming the reception, let me know, Stacey or Visog, let me know what the reception is like. Because I've only got like 2 bars here. But is the video and the sound okay? Or is it a bit Lego-like? Reception's fine, excellent. Right, I'll go and do the things I've got to do. I'll come back to you shortly. Alright, take it easy. Have a good afternoon. See ya.